What's going on, guys? I wanted to measure and show you guys how big these 50 caliber rounds are. So these are all the different variations of rounds I have. This is the T4E inert powder rounds. This is the T4E rubber rounds. These are the rubber steel balls that are from Amazon. This is the T4E quick access ball. This is from the Lambid store from Amazon, 50 caliber plastic or nylon 50 caliber ball. This is an Alien Play 50 caliber ball from Amazon. This is from MCS. This is the Devastators or Defense Innovation. I bought it from the MCS website, so I'm just saying they're from MCS. These are not the Devastator Plus, the buckshot ones or whatever they're called. I don't really know what the difference is, aside from I think they said something about this little 3D printed sabot or whatever it's called, sabot. It's different or something, but this is just the normal MCS Devastator. And then this is a half-inch steel ball bearing. These are from Amazon. So from all this stuff right here, Amazon. These are straight from T4E, and then this is from T4E also. You can get these at Amazon too, or like Ann's Gear or somewhere else, discountpaintball.com. A few websites have these now, and these are obviously from MCS, but I'm pretty sure Defense Innovations has those too. So I'm just gonna measure these. This is how mine are. Obviously, they're gonna kind of change a little bit depending what lot number you have and stuff. Like if you have a good lot or a bad lot, meaning like the production group that you received from whoever, yours could be smaller slightly or about the same size. So this one's looking like pretty much like 12.4 millimeters, 12.38, 12.4, 12.45, pretty much. So almost 12.5, 12.45, 12.4, somewhere in there. This is the T4E rubber round, the super lightweight, like practice training round. They are 12.5, 12.46. Kind of snug, but yeah, it's not going to be huge variation. I mean, because they're rubber, and if I've shot them before, they might be slightly deformed, but it's actually kind of big for being rubber. It doesn't really want to... Like, I could squish this down, but I'm squeezing the round, so... I'd say 12.7. That's pretty interesting. But, I mean, that's just this one. If I got another rubber ball, it might be slightly different. So I'll try a different one just to see. This is another T4E rubber round. So this one's kind of staying at 12.56. So yeah, since they're rubber, they're kind of inconsistent. But they're rubber, so you wouldn't be using these if you actually needed to use this as in an emergency. I'll grab a second rubber steel ball just to see. This is the rubber steel ball. I think these weigh like 1 gram or like 0.9 grams. They're pretty lightweight. This rubber round, the T4E rubber round, is like 1.1 grams, so they're also very light. These are like 2.5, I think, or 2.55, something like that. They're pretty light, but they're heavier than the rubber round, obviously. So this one's saying 12.7. But if I measured like 5 or 6 of these, they'd be slightly inconsistent. 12.7, 5. So I'll try another rubber steel ball. 12.68, yeah, 12.63. It's because it's rubber, so you'll have less variation in like a harder material. Like if I measure the aluminum balls and stuff, they won't be fluctuating this much. So yeah, this one's kind of getting bigger. But yeah, that's just, there's gonna be some variation with some of the lightweight rubber stuff. This is the T4E quick access ball. I picked these up pretty recently. I didn't need to buy them, but I just bought them just because I've seen them and I've been wanting to try other stuff in my TR50 just to see if they fit better in the drum mags, because these are pretty snug, these Lambid store nylon balls. In my drum mags for the TR50, they're pretty snug. So this quick access ball, it's looking like 12.46, 12.47. I'll get another one just to double check, but it's probably not going to change very much. Oh, damn it. All right, here's a couple more quick access balls from T4E, the 50 caliber size. So 12.48 millimeters. I would measure this in standard size, but I feel like for smaller caliber like this, it's probably more a lot more accurate if I have it set like this. I mean, I could do the inch thing, but 4.92 or 0.492. So 12.5. I'll try another one. 12.45, 12.46, 12.46, 12.48. So yeah, they're pretty much like staying in that 12.4, 12.5 kind of area. So I'm going to move on to the Lambid store, these orange balls. I've had pretty decent luck with these in the HTP 50. They're kind of snug in my TR 50, and I don't want to like wear out my drum mags just for you know, plastic rounds. So 12.59, 12.59, 12.59, 12.6. So yeah, it's pretty much, I measured these a few weeks ago and I just kind of kept these figures in my head, but now I have a video evidence, I guess you could call it, of these measurements. But you gotta remember, this is just my lot. So if you guys buy some of these and they end up being different, it's because you got a different batch. And I bought these like in the summertime, so like 6 months ago or something. So you probably will see some variation because of the production of when they were made and the exact date or whatever lot number you have. That's yours are going to be like that the whole time. So 12.6, 12.62, 12.61. Here's another one. 12.61, 12.6. So yeah, they're kind of large. They work in both of my markers. It's just they're really tight in the TR50 drum magazines. This is the Alien Play aluminum ball. I've shot the crap out of these things a lot of times. There might be some little flat sides on this, but I'm trying to find the ones that are don't have flat sides. So 12.4, 12.4. I'll grab a couple more really quick. All right, so here's a few more Alien Play balls. 12.46, 12.47, 12.46. Take that out, get another one. 12.47, 12.48, 12.48. Yeah, so they're pretty much like, you can bet on them being about 12.5 millimeters, which is a very good bore match for the TR50. Because it lets by minimal blow by. Because when I use the big boy steel ball bearings, I have issues with my TR50 where the barrel spring pops off because there's too much pressure in the barrel, and it makes the barrel spring pop off. So I'm gonna try to measure these as best I can. These are the Devastators. I'll try to find the widest part, which I believe is probably the top where it contours around the ball up here. So 12.6. These are also pretty snug in my TR50 drums, but it's because I've been breaking in those drums by putting these in there, or like these over and over, or these over and over in those drums. So the drums I have two of them marked with like a marker or something to let me know that those are the ones that are big. Like I painted them red or something, like the little metal spiral thing in the middle that makes the drum rotate. I Sharpied them red, so I can kind of see that those are for the big ammo, such as these. So yeah, these work in my TR50 pretty good. I get pretty high joule values out of these. I'm not sure if there's anything else that is in this weight range. I think these are like 4.5 or 4.6 grams or something like that, the last time I weighed them. So I'm not sure if there's anything heavier that I can throw in the TR50, because I can't use these because they're too big. And I get that back pressure and stuff. So 12.6. So yeah, the Devastators aren't small, but they do work in the TR50. You just got to break in the drum. This is the 8.4 gram steel ball bearing from Amazon. So these are actually, yeah, pretty big. 12.74, 12.73, 12.73. I'll get a couple more. I'm just going to zero this out and grab a few more. So yeah, I have pretty decent little selection of 50 cal ammo. And ones that I'm missing are the Riot Ball white rounds with the metal core with the nylon PVC composite outside, 12.7. And those weigh, from what I've seen, I think they're advertised as 4 grams, but they weigh like 3.5, I think. And then obviously, if you get a different lot number, it may change a little bit. And there's going to be slight variation in between each ammunition. So 12.7 steel ball bearing. These work fine in my HDP 50, but you do need to put a magnetic catch so that they can pull the round up, because otherwise it gets kind of trapped in the door. When you pull the trigger, there's a door inside the HDP 50 that like closes off the air channel, and it blocks the next ball from being fed into where the bolt pushes the ammo out the barrel. But it also sometimes hits this ball and it kind of gets stuck a little bit. So it's just something I've experienced with my HTP 50. Other than that, it works really well. So yeah, these are the ammos I have. Those are the rounds, the on the caliper. So yeah, these are basically the smallest hard plastic composite ones that I have. These ones are kind of big, 12.6 millimeters, and these basically work pretty good in my TR50. For some reason, these work pretty good in the TR50, but they don't cause the barrel to get plugged up and like have the back pressure and stuff. I haven't used them in a while. Maybe I'll try it, see if I get that issue with the barrel dislodging. So these ones pretty much work fine in my TR50. Alien plate aluminum ball, quick access ball from T4E, rubber steel ball, all rubber, and then the inert powder rounds, the training round thing. Those work pretty good in my TR50, and everything I have work well in the HDP 50, but I do need to you do need to put a magnet catch for them to load correctly with the steel ball bearings. So yeah, that's what I got. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And I might do this with my 68 caliber stuff, because I have some of those Duke white projectiles. They're kind of like Salt Supply clones, but the ones that I got, it's probably just my lot number. The ones that I got, they're actually kind of small. They're only like 0.682 or smaller, and in inches. And a lot of YouTube videos I saw prior to me buying those, everyone was saying, yeah, they're 0.687, which is what the Salt Supply balls are, and they're also 3.7 grams, which is what the Salt Supply kinetic rounds are. But the ones that I got, either somebody bought the Duke ones, put in some random cheap white balls, like maybe like the QABs, and then they switched them and then returned it to Amazon, and I ended up buying that returned thing. I don't know how that works, but anyways, the ones that I got, the Duke 68 caliber impact white balls that are supposed to be Salt Supply clones, they were trash for me. Like yeah, they were small bore. They weighed 3.6 grams or less, like 3.58 or 3.59. They weren't 3.7 grams, and they weren't 0.687 on my little paintball gauge, the little like green thing. I'll bring it right now. So on this thing, my Duke glass 68 caliber glass breakers or whatever they're called, the Duke ones, they're white. They go through this 682 area really easily, and they do not fit through the 679. But I had a video previously of me just dropping the entire can through the 682 size, and the salt supply ones do not fit in here, but they fit in the 687. So that's just something you have to be aware of. You might get lucky and get the good Duke projectiles, but the ones I got were trash. So yeah, you just gotta know that they can change in sizes and stuff just based on whatever lot you get or however the production was and whichever bottle you get. So unfortunately that happened to me, but maybe I'll try buying them in the future, or finding some somewhere else, but I'm not too worried about it. I have a lot of 68 caliber rounds to shoot, and yeah, it's all these things. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you next time. I was gonna shoot outside today, but there's some giant freaking fires over here again, and yeah, it's super smoky outside. They're sort of far away from me. The wind's kind of blowing toward my direction, so that's not good, but they have died down significantly, the wind speeds. So hopefully I'm good by tomorrow and Friday and stuff. But yeah, that's just what I got going on over here in freaking California. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.